The catastrophe in Flint, Michigan has clearly become a federal government issue. The contaminated water in Flint, Michigan is an example of government ineptitude on every level. This is why they should do more to help the citizens of Flint, Michigan, other than passing out bottled water. The contaminated water should be dealt with on the same level as a natural disaster by the federal government so that the financial aid can help the citizens of Flint. The Environmental Protection Agency, EPA, has played a large role in pretending there was not a problem with the contamination of Flint, Michigan's drinking water. It was a full year before anyone understood the lead levels that contaminated the water. The EPA Region 5 Administrator, Susan Hedman, declined to intervene with Flint, Michigan's Attorney General because she was afraid that they would file a lawsuit against her department. Therefore, the federal government needs to step in and offer whatever financial aid and continued support to help the citizens of Flint. Governor Snyder wrote a letter to President Obama stating that Flint was an, begin quote, impoverished area that has been overwhelmed by the release of lead from old pipes, end quote, Wall Street Journal 2016, and this has been going on over 18 months. The tap water in Flint became contaminated when the city switched their water supply to Flint River that was inadequately treated, causing pipes in schools and homes to leach lead. The Wall Street Journal states, begin quote, the facts surrounding the crisis led us to the inescapable conclusion that this is a case of environmental injustice, end quote, McWhorter 2016. The federal government should assist in the state's health and human services in order to track how many people in the city have health issues due to the contaminated water. Bottled water and filters should be passed out for free as part of the government's response. Children will need special education and mental health services provided at the government's expense to deal with health issues and learning disabilities from high lead levels. The National Guard should provide assistance to the city of Flint to help replace aging water pipes and valves. Democrats and Republicans are currently hurling accusations over who is more responsible, the state of Michigan or the EPA. The EPA is far from innocent and has oversight authority. Therefore, the federal government needs to accept the blame and responsibility by stepping in and providing assistance to citizens of Flint. The administration of President Obama does not agree and has determined that no additional disaster relief should be earmarked for Flint, even though President Obama signed an emergency declaration to send federal funding to Flint back in January. Many politicians feel that Michigan's Governor Rick Snyder is responsible for this disaster. However, the Environmental Protection Agency is also responsible and needs to address its faults and failures. In conclusion, the federal government needs to take care of the people and rebuild the spirit of the citizens in Flint, Michigan. The need for transparency is critical in rebuilding Flint. The children of Flint should not have to pay the price for government failures. Approximately 9,000 children under the age of 6 have been affected by the high levels of lead. Bottom line, the children and people of Flint deserve better than that, and our government should do all that is necessary to support the people of Flint, Michigan.